Hello, and welcome to the Blast from the Past event, Week 4. This is the last week of the Blast from the Past event, and I've decided to give Emit Relevart his own home. Last week I've added him to our household, and I've saved him and uploaded him to the gallery. I'll leave the link down below. His new house will also be on the gallery, and next week I will go into a house tour. This week's objectives are hidden motives, discover why all this is happening to begin with, and the good thief. Emit can now return to his own time-traveling adventures. Hidden motives. With the thief caught in the act, Emit has one last order of business, to find out why they stole to begin with. Put the final pieces together so this never happens again. And one thing I wanted to do this week was go into Emit's cas and fix him up. So I'm putting in testingcheats true into the Ctrl+Shift+C cheat menu and then putting cas.fulleditmode. Now I could shift click Emit and then go into modify in cas.
Gusha Blanco.
In my game he came with the recycled discipline trait from Eco Lifestyle. I don't know if he has other traits that are from different packs, which is why he only has one trait, or if he only comes with one trait, or if it's random. I'm also giving him the genius trait, and I'm going to go in and give him the kleptomaniac trait.
Ooh.
His aspiration came with computer whiz, but I'm going to change it to the new deviance trait sticky fingers that we've unlocked in the last episode. You'll need the kleptomaniac trait for this. So now Emit is officially the time-traveling thief. Now our first objective is to report to Emit, and assuming Emit is like the Grim Reaper or a mailman, when their job is now interrupted by being added to a family or dying, they automatically get replaced with a new version. So I go to Magnolia Blossom and try to look for him, but he is nowhere in sight. Turns out he was not replaced at all, and I spend a good chunk of time trying to look for him, but I give up. Then I get interrupted with a phone call from my main sim, who tells me that he's had a premonition of me dying, but we're just gonna ignore that. Also, I don't know what happened to my main sim's brother and why he's doing the Raven Dancer goth pose. When looking through managed households, I go to other households and I even find Father Winter, who comes with seasons and only comes out during special events, but Emit isn't in this list. So I go back and I'm stuck with playing my main sim for the rest of the Blast of the Past rewards event. And I call that same Emit we were just playing as onto the lot. He bypasses us and goes straight to our brother again, and when I click on him, it does bring up the pop-up report on experiment, so it is the actual Emit. Also, I've never noticed that his finger glows. That's kind of weird. Great Scott, it worked. I wonder if you could use the same technology to actually send an email through time and find out why any of this happened to begin with. Then Emit warns us about the future, but our brother comes in clutch and starts calling people out. Then Emit decides to take a nap, and we get to sending an email. We click on a computer and hit send time traveling email, and for some reason the thought bubbles are all the Reaper rewards, and I don't know if that's like a glitch or if this Blast from the Past event is darker than I thought it was. Email auto reply. Andy got an automatic reply. I am sorry. I am currently away from keyboards, so to speak, and find it best to respond to all correspondence via snail mail. There's a good chance the response to your inquiry is already there with you. Does that make it really snail mail? Or best not to worry about it. Retrieve the thief's letter from the mailbox. I click on the mailbox and retrieve the thief's letter. And it says, how wild and weaving time is. From now to then, back to here, instantly in the future, it boggles the mind. In inventory, you find the thief's note and read it, and it says, to Andy Fletcher, I didn't mean to worry anyone. I know I should have asked before I did what I did. I was really just trying to save stuff from the past for the future. And have some fun. I'm sure we'll run into each other in time. Gotta run, I have some things to pick up. Sincerely, the thief. Quest complete. It turns out the thief was really just a super fan of the present and was trying to preserve items from the past for the future. Time to resolve things with Emit. The good thief. The thief had the right intentions but the wrong methods. As a fan of time, they wanted to preserve the treasures of the past into the present and on to the future, to keep forever. How many times can you reiterate the same thing? And what a disappointing ending. We didn't really find out anything and it was all just a waste of time. At least we got some cool rewards from it. Tell about the thief's true intentions. Well, I can't blame a fellow time traveler for wanting to preserve the past. I can't say I agree with the thief's methods, but nobody was hurt other than a few who overslept a bit. Thank you, Andy, for all our help. Our help? And say goodbye to Emit. Is that really the whole Good Thief quest? Was that really the whole Blast from the Past event? We didn't even travel through time. The thief had the right intentions, but the wrong methods. As a fan of time, they wanted to bring everything from the past to preserve it in the present and keep for the future. Didn't we already read that? Who could blame the thief after all? Emit's fond farewell. Thank you, Andy, for all of your help. I have to be heading back or forward. I'm so confused now about when I came from and when I'm going. Whenever that is, though, I think I'll get a grilled cheese sandwich. Ta-ta, and thanks, Andy. I couldn't have done it without your help. The final Blast from the Past rewards. Surprise birthday cake. This colorful confection is sure to bring the oohs and ahs and maybe a little unexpected something surprising to the celebration. Light the candles, make a wish, and be prepared for a little dancing. The electro dance floor. The electro dance floor is a perfect excuse for you to show off your get down and boogie moves. Gather your friends and turn those ordinary garden parties into full-blown raves. An instant hygiene. 500 simoleons. An energized potion. 25 satisfaction points. And a happy potion. I don't have a lot of room in my house for these two items, so I'm showing them outside. It's kind of annoying that when you're going through the swatches of this birthday cake, it kind of covers up the top of it. But here are the swatches it comes in. And here are all the interactions you could do with it. First, I'm going to add birthday candles. So when you blow out birthday candles, you usually automatically age up. Next, I'm going to try out Celebrate.
Oh, yibs!
Make-A-Wish, blow out candles, and taste frosting all make your sim age up. So after tasting the frosting, my sim automatically blew out the candles and aged up. Ew. He's old now! I also got an achievement, and for some reason it started telling me all of my achievements that I've ever gotten in the past. I don't really know what that was about, but it was really annoying when I was trying to get to looking at the rest of the options for the birthday cake because it kept getting in the way. I told Annie to hide inside the cake and he just phased into it. And look, I have the most interesting sim in the world. The game said it, not me. Now I click on the cake and hit surprise. And the old Sims 1 person popping out of the cake and doing the old dance that kind of makes me uncomfortable automatically happen, and it's kind of weird when Andy's only in his underwear. Excuse the wall. Next, I take a piece of cake and see if it has any effect. And the cake looks exactly the same when you just take one piece, but when you hover over it, it tells you that there are 11 servings left. Next is a dance floor, which I also have to put outside because I don't have enough room, and I have to make sure that there is a radio of some sort next to it playing music so that I can interact with it. If there is no music playing, it won't allow you to. And in live mode, when music's playing, it also changes colors. Here are the different colors you could choose from, and I'm sorry for the music, it's a retro station, so my sim doesn't have a dancing skill, so when I choose show off dance moves, it only gives me the one option of arm charm, which looks like this. I'm going to cheat my dancing skill, and it actually only goes up to level 5, but putting in 10 will max it out anyways. Then you get all the pop-ups of all the achievements, and now when you click show off dance moves, you'll get all the options. I choose Jimmy Leg, but then it actually cycles through all the different dance moves, so I don't have to choose each individual ones. But he's old! So I put in our cas.fulleditmode cheat, and then I shift click him and modify on cas to turn him back into a young adult. Let's try that again. Oh, what's that one? Oh my god, is he at a rave? I wanted to test to see if this dance floor was any different from the Get-Togethers pack, so I turn on some electronica music and see what he does. He's doing this after I just clicked dance, and I don't know if that has to do with the specific music that is playing, because when I click show off dance moves, it still gives me the same options. Now, when I was building Emit's house, he got something in the mail before I even finished the 4th week, and it's this. Missing but not forgotten. Emit has taken note of your interest in the missing sim from the past, and he's bestowed upon you this plaque so that they will never be forgotten. I think you must get this when you unlock all the milk cartons of the missing sims, so I call Andy over to the lot so I can gift it to him, because he did not get this plaque in his mailbox, even though he got all the milk cartons first. I click on him and go to more options, then choose friendly, then choose affection, then choose give gift, and then friendly gift, to which I could choose something from my inventory.
Zaryusa Prazu. Oh, fire. Sheltstay. Hoda. Duh.
Yeah, apparently Andy was as disappointed with the Blast from the Past event as I was. Now for Emit, I'm going to put in this cheat, aspiration.complete_current_milestone, to complete the sticky fingers aspiration as fast as possible. With nimble fingers and a knack for mischief, Emit successfully swiped his way to the top. His cunning and stealth have earned him a notorious reputation, and a fortune and ill-gotten gains, trait earned. Enhanced kleptomaniac, attempt to swipe is easier to succeed. And that covers everything for the Blast from the Past rewards event.
Chris Sukels.
Overall, it was a bit disappointing. It was a lot of running around to get absolutely nothing out of the storyline. As always, I really do like the rewards that we got. I feel like it was all a bit of a big advertisement for The Sims 1 and 2 that came out, but it came out before the event, and I think it would have been more interesting and exciting if it led up to the release of The Sims 1 and 2 on PC. Furthermore, the storyline would have been way better if you've actually looked into the missing Sims that were on the milk cartons. That's what people want. They want more backstory and lore and questions answered. So I think this was a big waste of time. But that's putting it pretty harshly. And I've never seen so many misspellings and incorrect grammar in a rewards event. And Emma, you weren't helpful at all. Anyways, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and next week I'm going to give you all the cheats into one video. Bye!